Day 7. The Talking Dead. Or Lost in Translation. Welcome back, Hordlings, to more Tesla Effect.
After I returned from Say-San, I called Alt to tell him Mason Bowers had taken a 40-foot leap. The guy was so broken up, he hung up the phone. I'm not sure if Bowers' death ended Alt's interest in this whole sorry mess, but my gut tells me I'll need his help if I'm ever going to solve this case. I decided to visit St. Germain to find more information about the Tesla egg.
So, how goes the investigation? I don't suppose you have any news regarding that egg we talked about?
Well, everybody's talking about the Tesla egg, but I think I've got a lead on it.
Ah, the egg of Columbus, the copper egg. Unveiled by Tesla at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, it was the very heart of a small prototype that, some say, would become his most notorious invention.
You seem underwhelmed, and that's not good.
You know the story of Tunguska?
Well, I do now.
If you believe, as many do, that the Tunguska explosion was caused by the Tesla death ray, and you believe that the Tesla egg is a core component of the death ray, well, then the egg would be of immense fortune. Tell me, what do you believe, Mr. Murphy?
I believe you know a lot more than you're telling me.
Are you familiar with Paradise Lost?
Isn't that one of those resorts for swingers?
Paradise Lost is a poem about the great divide in heaven when Lucifer was cast out. After his banishment, Lucifer swore revenge and created an army of his own. He and his followers waited in darkness for their chance to strike back at the god who cast them out. After a 3-day battle against the faithful angels, the forces of evil were banished from heaven for all eternity.
Well, I like it when the good guys win.
Yes. But what if the war were not over? What if Lucifer had not been defeated but lay in wait, preparing for his chance to overthrow heaven?
Well, debating hypothetical fairy tales is a little nerdy for me.
Look at the world around you. Did heaven win the battle? Man has created hell on earth. And the longer man exists, the further he descends from the wisdom and discernment needed to overcome the darkness. At his core, he is a grasping, clawing, foolish creature, willing to commit any sin to appease his base and greedy nature.
I thought I was jaded. You really think we're as bad as all that?
There are still some who give me hope. You, I'm not sure about. Your role, whether for good or evil, has yet to be determined.
He's not so bad. Does he have the egg?
No, my dear. Entirely the wrong egg. An interesting trinket, to be sure, but not the egg I'm searching for.
Well, if it isn't Ariel Bowers. You know, I hope I pronounced that correctly because Bowers doesn't have a wife.
Great work, Detective. How long did that take to figure out?
Not long, after Bowers told me.
I have to confess, I haven't been totally honest with you on some things.
Just some?
I didn't know who you were when you first interrupted my own search of Bowers' place.
And what were you doing there?
I work for an organization you wouldn't have heard of. We're based out of St. Petersburg.
In Florida.
Russia.
How about you?
I don't work for anyone. Just the greater good. And my own little passions, of course. Ariel and I have crossed paths on several occasions. This time we seem to have some objectives in common, so we pooled our resources.
Yeah, I'm well familiar with Ariel's resources. How common are your objectives and mine?
That depends. You the kind of man who lets innocent people die?
Not normally, no.
You've heard of the Tesla Legacy Society. At one time, it had a membership of hundreds. After Charles Johansson died, the numbers dwindled. Some time ago, all those people vanished without a trace. I'd hoped to find some answers from Bowers.
Oh, I got news for you. He's not dead. He's back.
He's the translator, I presume.
The one building the immortal coil. You say you like it when the good guys win? You plan on doing anything about that?
Oh, sure. Leave it to me, as always. What are you two gonna do about it?
This is not my battle to fight.
He knows me. I won't be able to get close to him like you can.
You shall have to find the Tesla egg first. Of course.
Great. I didn't even think of that. Well, if you don't have any more helpful tips...
Until we meet again, Mr. Murphy. And something tells me we will.
Until next time. Kiss for luck. You'll need it.
After visiting with St. Germain, the former Mrs. Bowers invites me to a place called the Resort and says she has information to exchange.
Well, well. If it isn't Dudley Do-Right. Caught me red-handed.
You know, you should see someone about your breaking and entering addiction. How'd you find this place?
I'm a spy.
Well, let me guess. You specialize in undercover operations.
Come on, Tex,
No,
let's
I
tap
really
that
am.
ass!
The organization I work for. You couldn't pronounce
This
it.
bitch has got a nice
It's called
poof.
the White Guard. We've been monitoring the translator for years. We've had our eye on you as well. So are you going to interrogate me?
Kind of skinny, but that's
I
alright.
have so much to confess.
We'll give her some meat.
So you're sure I couldn't pronounce that Russian name? I'm pretty good at pronunciation.
I'll be honest with you. I need your help, Tex. And I can help you, but I had to find out where your loyalties were.
My loyalties lie with me. Nobody else.
That's why we're here, together, alone. I hope you don't mind. I took the liberty of ordering some food. Should be here any minute. I thought we could have a bite. Get to know each other a little better.
Said the spider to the fly.
I told you, Tex, I've had my eye on you for a while. And as you know, I'm not married. Who knows what lies ahead?
What lies ahead? That may be the truest thing you've ever said to me.
It's a rough world out there. Any of us could be dead tomorrow. I live in the moment.
Dude, check out the beach and
Right
waves in the
now, I want
background.
to be with you.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
Let's
could
succumb.
resist a pretty little
to the
liar, but a
succubus.
sexy sorceress to weave such tall tales may have just hit my weak spot.
I look forward to hitting all your weak spots.
Oh, snap.
I brought something more comfortable to wear. I hope that wasn't too presumptuous of me.
I think we're way past presumptuous.
That must be the food. Do you mind getting it while I change?
Oh, snap.
Hey, cowboy. I was hoping I'd find you here.
Three-way! I don't fucking know, dude.
Wow. Perfect timing.
What is it?
Come on in.
Is something wrong?
Come on, Tex, you can talk him into it.
Just promise me you won't start throwing punches until I have a chance to explain. Okay, there's a woman in my bathroom.
Oh. Why is there a woman in your bathroom?
Ready to eat?
Well, I guess you can ask her yourself.
I'm famished.
I hope you ordered enough for 3.
The sad thing is I've
So
been
is
in this
this her?
situation. Menage a Tex.
I'm so glad you two could finally meet. And since we're all together, how about a big sleepover?
Yeah, I kind of saw that
This was
coming.
a bad idea.
No!
Incredibly bad idea.
Had to try, Tex.
Well,
You
it's
had
not
to
that
try,
bad,
baby.
Really. There are plenty of other fish in the sea just waiting to reject me. The good news is that without further distractions, I can focus on my case. I get a call from Archie who says he has a lead for me and I should come over right away.
Oh, so close.
No messages on the vid phone.
Chapter 7.
Archie Ellis wrote a book? Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
I close my eyes and dream of one, the one I...
Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall.
No messages on the vid phone. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. Yeah, no detective worth his salt would be without a fax machine.
Huh. I wanna be loved by you, just you.
Hey, Tex.
Nobody
How's your case
else
progressing?
but you. Just watched House of a Thousand Corpses the other night. Great fucking movie. Probably my favorite Rob Zombie flick ever. And definitely looking forward to 31. Some crazy clown action. Right now I'm fucking lost.
The Ritz is the fire trap I call home. Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district.
Sweet.
I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn. It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I Mike? The Big Finish Detective by your Aaron Corners. Finns make the best detectives. One of my golf partners. Old Bogey, we call him.
Well, I guess we'll start talking to people since I don't know where the fuck else to go.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions?
I think everybody's pretty happy that you're back to your old self. Except Rook. That ornery old cuss. No pleasing him, I guess. How are things going for you?
Going great, except I don't know who the fuck to talk to.
Of all the face-melting food joints in all the towns in all the world, you walk into mine.
Perhaps I've been wrong about you, Murphy. What can I do to help?
Open a can and go fuck yourself.
So have you heard any more about the Tesla cache or Margaret Leonard? I mean, if she can't fix it, how are you going to get your memory back?
It's not just my memory, it's my life I want back.
Those Morlocks, I think that there's a connection between them and Margaret Leonard. I mean, see, the other day when you got knocked out, Margaret was in your apartment, right? The Morlock hunters told me they'd never seen so many Morlocks around Chandler Avenue. They said it was like something or someone was drawing them there. I mean, no one knows what they were doing around here. They were scattered after Margaret died. Now the hunters say that quite a few of them have been showing up in one particular area outside the city. I got a location for you.
Oh, that's nice. We like locations.
So who is Margaret Leonard, really? Is she a modern Dr. Mengele experimenting on damaged human beings for her own gratification? And why is she the critical key to my world over the last 7 years? My head's still spinning when I spot the location 200 feet below me.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Of course, I've always got a bad feeling about this. Could you just go ahead and place me in a hard case?
Tool shed. Looks like I'll need 5 planks, a hammer, and some nails if I'm going to repair this ladder.
Christ. Some more seek and find shit.
Bucket of nails is always helpful when you want to fix something. And some rusty nails. That man over there could be Mantis.
Why does this have to be so heavy?
That's what she said.
Now, if I only had some nails. Someone's watching me, and now I could use that.
Nice.
With 5 planks, I could repair the ladder next to the shed. It's a plank. Whoa. There was someone or something on the other side of this stream. I wonder if it's Mantis. I need to be careful. Sounds like he's in a homicidal mood. Well, this'll come in handy. I'm not sure that man is friend or foe. Well, that might come in handy.
That should be 5.
With 5 planks, I could repair the ladder next to this shed.
What crime against humanity have you created? Hey, it worked!
It's a fucking ladder repair kit.
Now, I fixed it, and it appears to be some sort of ladder.
I think I fucked up. Sons of a bitch. We didn't want to climb. We needed to climb that ladder before we took it. Alright, so before taking it, climb that son of a bitch.
It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Cinnamon Twist. Now, I fixed it.
Now we can
It
take the
appears to
ladder.
be some sort of ladder.
Alright, we got this ladder here. We can probably cross the bridge.
This card could be used to get in the front door.
Could be.
It appears to be a key of some kind, dare I say, for the front door. That's not right. I'm a Morlock hunter. Hunter. Let's go get those bastards.
Liar! Liar!
He's cute.
Me, friend. You, Morlock. Ah! Friend? Slave! Killer!
I'm sorry. Is there something I can do to help you? A glass of water? A donut?
Get it out of my head!
Tell you what, I'm gonna come back later with some hot cocoa and an elephant tranquilizer.
Help me? Slay? Die! Die!
Kids, they never shut the door when they go out to play. That must be Mantis, and my guess is Margaret Leonard left some medication to control his affliction somewhere in the swamp house. Yep, garden shears are perfect for trimming grass, bushes, or stubborn branches. Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess radiation. I wonder if there's a way to get these valerian flowers to grow quickly. I'll need these... Good for gardening. I never cared for pliers. Got lots of bad dental memories. This is the only tool my dentist uses.
No thanks.
Like an Ike hammer. Sucker's game. The Mike and Ike Hammer Candy Comic, Double Fudge Indemnity. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office. Another table. Oops. Yeah, talking to myself again. Whoa, that's one old vid phone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get Margaret's voicemail number to listen to it. Hey, don't let anyone talk down to you. Just be... It's an empty vial. It's an empty vial, ready for medical ingredients.
Medical ingredients, motherfucker, yeah! Boom shakalaka.
Oh, I love sticky notes, and I just used my last one. Wait, something's written. There's a VidPhone message code on here. I could use this on a VidPhone to retrieve messages. This key belongs to an Ultra Pro 900 lock. It's an Ultra Pro 900 key. It'll open an Ultra Pro 900 lock like the one on the tool shed. Well, I know tongs are great for pulling my chestnuts out of the fire.
Chestnuts
Great for
roasting
grabbing
on
things
an
from hot
open
places.
fire.
Perfect for hot chocolate.
Fire.
First message. Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe. However, this only momentarily suppressed rage in the Morlocks. There needs to be a more permanent solution.
There are no more men.
Crap alarm. I've always wanted one of these. They're good for reaching items just out of my grasp. Yeah, very organized.
That's straight out of Monkey fucking Island.
Just like Grandma's, for when she needed to reach items in toxic areas. What's a pot? For planting seeds.
This pot is ready for seeds to be planted in.
Whoa. And on that note, we'll see you in the next episode, folks. Thanks for watching Tex Murphy, the motherfucking Tesla Effect.